This doll's release ain't it. I don't think I have ever had this much difficulty trying to buy a mass-produced Playline doll before. Right from the jump, though, this Descendants: The Rise of Red Queen of Hearts doll was available in other countries, just not the United States, and originally had a pre-order date of August 16th. And that day came and went, no doll. Some people who ordered theirs from Amazon got them around that time. I pre-ordered mine from Amazon and Target, and I just got her from Amazon. Regardless of this doll's unfortunately awful release, she does come in a really cute Rise of Red package with the Descendants: The Rise of Red logo, Queen of Hearts, Mattel logo, and a picture of Rita Ora as the Queen of Hearts on the front of the box. While this doll is in more of a rectangular box than the rest of the core Rise of Red dolls, this doll does feature a pocket watch graphic on both sides of the box, in addition to Descendants: The Rise of Red, the logo, and there is a clear window display on the top of the box, so the doll's head is visible from the top. Just like all of the other Rise of Red dolls and pretty much every single other Descendants doll ever released, the back of the box does feature a little description of the character, as well as the movie logo, and a stunning picture of Rita Ora as the Queen of Hearts. And the little description does read, "This tyrant rules the kingdom of Wonderland with a thorn in her heart." And I just want to take a second or two to appreciate how beautiful and stunning and gorgeous Rita Ora was in The Rise of Red as the Queen of Hearts. Like, the makeup, the hair, the outfit, the singing, everything was just so, so good. Here is the Queen of Hearts doll, partially removed from the box. So this is what the doll looks like without the glare of the plastic packaging. This is what she looks like on the insert. And I think she looks really pretty. I think the purple background is an interesting choice, but I think she looks really nice. And for the first time ever, a Descendants doll comes with a doll stand. So this isn't anything special. This is just the regular saddle doll stand that comes with a lot of Mattel dolls, mostly Barbies. I'm pretty sure one of my Divergent dolls has this exact stand. So it's not really a Descendants-specific doll stand, but it is a doll stand with a Descendants doll. And here is Her Royal Highness, the Queen of Hearts. And I do have to say that I kind of have mixed feelings on this doll, which I will get into later in the video as I kind of go through all of the details that this doll has, all of the things that I really appreciate about this doll and adore about this doll, and all of the things that I'm not too in love with. But to start off on a sweeter note, I think that this doll's face is absolutely gorgeous. I definitely see Rita Ora in this face sculpt. She has the arched eyebrows. She has the multicolored red eyeshadow that also has like gold mixed in as well to really give that like elevated glam look. And she does have sort of like a nude mauve lip color. The face is absolutely gorgeous. The doll does also have a removable crown, so there are a lot of sculpted kind of like ruby details and hearts in the crown, and it is T-tied into the doll's head to keep it in place. One of the things I do not love about this doll is the doll's hair. Now, it is red and it is saran, so it is nice quality, it is soft, and she does have a lot of it. But the box hair is box hairing right now. Like, I need to straighten it, I need to do something with it. It's irritating me, there's a million flyaways, but that's just me personally and can be fixed easily. I do adore the doll's gown, so it is, again, red. This doll is pretty much 100% red. There's a lot of red going on. She does have this big, chunky plastic collar that I think is really nice. There's some really detailed sculpting on it, and I think that this is probably the most cost-effective way to replicate this part of the costume in real life on a doll, and it also looks good. So I definitely do like it. It does have this flared collar, and then on the back, it does have sculpted corseting detail. So I think that's really interesting, and it does kind of make a heart around the collar. So I think there definitely was detail put into this piece, and I think it looks really good. Of course, it is removable. It's not a super dense or heavy piece. It does have a little bit of elasticity to it, so it is somewhat pliable and makes it easy to remove and put back on the doll. So here is a look at the doll's dress with the collar piece removed, and I really like this look. I think she looks like a princess this way, and I think with the collar, she looks more like a queen, but she looks sweet, both ways. So I really adore her. She does also have this removable choker that does have some sculpted lining in it, as well as a heart pendant at the bottom. And before I get into the rest of the doll's gown, I do want to talk about something I'm not too in love with, which are the doll's gloves. So they are this like bright cherry red, but they're mitten gloves, and I'm not sure why Mattel decided to go this way, considering she doesn't actually have gloves in the film. Her like arm sleeves are fingerless. That aside, though, I do really love this doll's dress. It's very simple, but very beautiful. So she does have a sweetheart neckline with some red kind of trim around that. And she also has this overskirt almost. It is all one piece. This whole dress is one piece, so there's not actual layers to it. But she does have this like rose design. So it's a bunch of fabric kind of bunched up together, swirled together to make it look like roses, which I think is an interesting choice because in the film, it looks as though the like bunches and swirls are actually to make hearts on the actual dress that was worn by Rita Ora, whereas this doll goes the rose route. That's not a complaint, though, because roses or hearts or whatever they may be, it is a solid choice for the character and I think fits really well. And who would have guessed that the doll's shoes would be red? So here's a closer look at the heels that the Queen of Hearts is wearing. Not a lot to say about them. They're cute. They're not visible with the doll's dress on, so not a lot to say or show for those. Like all of the Rise of Red dolls, this Queen of Hearts doll has 11 points of articulation, including articulation at the neck, both shoulders, both elbows, both wrists, both hips, and both of the doll's knees. So that was my review of the Descendants, the Rise of Red Queen of Hearts doll. Was she worth the wait? In my honest opinion, not really. She is a great doll and I love her and I'm so happy to have her in my collection, but she's just about on par with the other Rise of Red dolls, which is such a great and beautiful thing that every single Rise of Red doll is such a hit, but there's nothing really too special about her for me personally. Let me know which Descendants, the Rise of Red doll is your favorite, and more importantly, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and remember that you are a goddamn superstar. I love you. Peace.